Put your hands together, make a lot of noise for the start of the night. My Casa, everybody!
Hi guys! Hey! Hey! Hi guys! Welcome, 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 welcome to Night Special. Yes, yes, I'm Mike. I'm originally from Ticino. Yes, someone that cares. And I know, I don't look Swiss, but we are Swiss, okay? We are Swiss. And I can prove it to you guys that we are also Swiss. For instance, the other day my brother called me. And he put his 2-year-old son on the phone. And the baby could only make noises. It was something like, ah, ah. And at some point I got pissed. And I had to say to my brother, look, if this motherfucker, after 2 years in our country, cannot speak our language, should get the fuck out. That's how Swiss I am. Yes. It's all about integration, guys, okay? It's all about integration. Guys. But if there is a thing that I learned by living in Switzerland, is that no matter how hard I fall, no matter how much I get broken, I will always, always stand up again, guys. Yes? Yes. Because my health insurance deductible is 2,500 francs. So, I cannot really afford hospitalization here. It's a problem. Is there any one of you that does not have a deductible? Matt, you look like the kind of guy that does not have a deductible. Do you have a deductible, Matt? Yes? Matt, disappointment. What? Someone? I'm sure there are some people here, although it's Langstrasse, that do not have a deductible. If I wouldn't have a deductible, my whole life would be different. My whole life. I would be out with my friends. And at some point, one of them says, hey, let's change bar, call an Uber. An Uber? I call a fucking ambulance. I don't have a deductible. No, fuck it. You maximize that shit. You max out that, okay? That's what it is, guys. But I do have a deductible. I do. But now I closed my plan with the health insurance because I discovered that the accident insurance covers 100% of the costs. Did you know that, guys? Did you know? Just has to look like an accident. That's what that's what has to happen. That's last year I had an appendicitis. I had to fucking stab myself. I had to do it. I had to do it. I went to HR of my company, like, Hoi Susan. I just slipped into a katana. I don't know. Susan went like, the appendix is on the other side, you idiot. I was like, oh, fuck, got this for nothing, guys. Is any one of you that works at Credit Suisse? Yes, we have one person. We have one person. And she wasn't shy, even. Like, she wasn't even trying. You know, she's already have the stripes from jail. She got ready for going to jail already. It's crazy. Amazing, amazing girl. Amazing. That's it. She's ready to go, guys. Have you heard about the scandals that you had that you were following executives with private detectives? Did you hear that one like a couple of years ago? It's not an inquisition. I mean, like, you have to say yes or no. Guys. You know, like Credit Suisse, I don't know, you don't know, how long have you been here? 40 years. 4 years? 14. I heard 40. I was like, 40. It cannot be 40 years. I mean, I know the Asian people age differently, but it's like, it's not what a 40 years old looks like. She's like, it's weird. 13 years. Years, guys, you know? And you don't know about Credit Suisse. Let me tell you something about Credit Suisse. You know, she knows. The government hide it in China. No, guys. No, Credit Suisse. But did you know that, like, Credit Suisse
had so many scandals over the past year. Have you look at the news? Have you heard about the detective story? Yes, she did. What the fuck is she? Is your secretary? What like she's it's confirming. Yeah, confirming. I did on files. We keep all the newspapers. It's in. Like what? For the one of you that don't know, they were hiring private detective for following executives around, for seeing where they were going, right? But the executives noticed the private detective and they got caught, you know? And I was thinking, geez, even the private detective are underperforming at Credit Suisse. That's crazy. This company has no limit, you know? Guys, you know, like they were like not many, they wanted to buy Credit Suisse, but there was a second offer. Did you hear about the second offer? Did you hear about that? No? FIFA wanted to buy you guys. FIFA wanted to buy you. They were like, we don't care about the banking, we just want the people, okay? Those are the values that we are looking to a company. That's what they're doing. Yeah, what are they doing? Yeah. It's true story. True story. FIFA guys are crazy. Have you seen the documentary about FIFA? Have you seen it? Right? Crazy. I mean, there is the start. We start in Zurich. It's in Netflix, guys. You have to see it. We start the documentary in Zurich, and it's already emotional because we have the FBI coming to Zurich. You know, already action. You know? And they go to Borolac, you know, this banker's bar, Borolac. And they have to arrest 2 FIFA executives. And I wonder how confusing was for the FBI to walk into Borolac like, freeze! You're arrested for money laundering! And everyone on the place, yes, it was me! Yes, I did it! I didn't know! It looked like Osama bin Laden. I didn't know. The FBI was like, we just need 2 guys. Who are those? Who are all those people going? We don't understand. It's confusing. Do you know, guys? Toby, do you know that the wife of Putin is here in Switzerland with the 2 kids? Did you know that? Yeah. You know, right? And I think this is what can stop the war, guys. We just have to wait that Putin's get the bill from the daycare. That was we just have to wait that, you know? Let's wait. Guys, what we have, I think we have a duty. I saw a picture of his wife, it's a beautiful girl. And, you know, I think we have to make sure that no one hits on Putin's girlfriend while she's here in Switzerland, you know? Can you imagine the poor bastard, you know? She's maybe here on a cafe, right? And this is group of Italian guys that look at her, and one wants to approach her. And his friends are motivating him. I say, come on, just go talk to her. Come on, just go. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? The poor bastard waking up the next day in Siberia. You have no idea what you did. What you did, guys. Guys, are you scared that the war can expand? Are you scared? No one gives a fuck here in Langstrasse. It's not the first of your problem, guys. But I tell you, guys, I spent 1 full year in the Swiss Army, and I can guarantee you that you have to be afraid. You got to be afraid. You got to be afraid. There is just a group of teenagers on that army. That's really a teenager army, guys. Swiss Army is also different. Swiss Army is different. Do you know that with the rifle, we also get a silencer? You know that? If the war goes after 10 p.m., you got to put it on. You got to put it on. You got to put it on. The military police comes and find you if you don't have the silencer on after 10, you know. It's different army, different kind of army. The front closes on Sunday. We close the front of war on Sundays. Confuses the enemy. They come on Sunday morning. It's like, are you guys not fighting today? And no, we don't fight on Sunday. If you don't like it, just go back to your country, you know? Let's be honest. Yeah, let's be honest, guys. How you do? I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the other army. You know, I see on television the American army with all these fancy vehicles. You know, they have the Hummers, the Jeeps. Do you know with what we go around? With a fucking train. That's how we go around. We go around with a train. General, how do we go to the front? Interregio 5. We got to change in Argoldau. We change in Argoldau. You got to have an extra ticket for the bazooka. It's not included in. Don't take the return ticket. You never know. You never know. Maybe they don't reimburse it. They better not. Better not, guys. Better not. But I still like the train. I still like. Let's give a round of applause for SBB. SBB, guys. SBB. Thank you, SBB. With this moderate pricing, you know. I went, guys. I went for the first time on first class on the S-Bahn. Yes, I did. I was like, fuck it. I allow myself a luxury. I went to Lausanne on the first class. You know, didn't know what to expect. I didn't know. I thought they're going to have maybe an elevator to go to the second floor, you know, with a guy like, welcome to the second floor of the S-Bahn. Thank you for choosing SBB, you know? No, it's just the fucking same. It's just the same. They changed the color. That's everything they did, these guys. Came the guy of the control, you know, and I wanted to complain. I said, look, I was expecting something better here. I was expecting first class to be better. Yeah, it is better. Look. The people are better. The people, we don't have brokies. You know, so everything they changed, no? I went first class because I had to do some work. I was like, first class is going to be a quiet space. But no, because SBB has this brilliant idea. 20 minutes before you arrive to destination, the most talkative Swiss-German person of the world goes to the microphone. Meine Damen und Herren, wir treffen bald in Bern am Gleis 3 an. In der Region nach Chur, 20:22. Regungsbremse für Olten. It's dropping the whole fucking SBB portfolio, the guy. I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea. And you think it's done? No. Madame et Monsieur, also mehr Wetter in Bern an. Last time I thought it was done. No, he came to me. He did it in sign languages. He was like, Gleis 5, departure for Zurich. I was at 5. Give me a break. Give me a break. But the most confusing things of SBB are the ticket machines. Have you used the ticket machines? You need a fucking bachelor from the SBB for using that shit. They should. You know, there are like 300 questions. It's like, are you an adult? Do you have affairs? Do you have diabetes? Do you type 1, type 2? What the fuck are you asking, SBB? You know? The last question is the worst. Would you rather travel via Olten or via Lucerne? I don't know. Via email. Just put me as a fucking attachment. I don't care. I just want to go to Bern. Like, please, SBB. Confused. But SBB is trying to improve. Did you hear that this summer we're going to have the 9 francs ticket? Have you heard about that? No? Yeah, in Germany they did 9 euro tickets last summer. You know, you could travel for the whole Germany, the whole summer, for the whole month. No, for a whole month. For the whole country, right? And so they are going to do SBB saying, okay, this summer, 9 francs ticket. And you can travel for the whole month in the whole country by foot. By foot, they don't, they give you a bottle of water. They give you, that's the deal. That's the deal. They give you a bottle of water. Thank you, SBB. Thank you, guys. Yeah, guys. Now I'm here in Zurich. I like Zurich. Do we have any Zurcher here? We have a Zurcher. Yes, kind of. You know, like there is 1, 2. You know, you see, out of a crowd of 50. I have this theory that climate change is killing Zurcher. That's my theory. That's my theory. I guess by 2050 we are going to have the last Zurcher in Zurich too. That's my theory. They're going to build a pavilion close to the penguins, you know? Going to have a little replica of Bahnhofstrasse there, you know? And you can go on a Sunday to feed the last Zurcher with your family, you know? That's what schnitzels and cocaine, like, come on, come on. Take it, take it, take it. They are going to organize safari guided tour, you know? With the guide going like, kids, please be quiet, please be quiet. If we are lucky, we are going to see one of the last Zurcher coming out of his nest to bring the recycling. But if you have, but you have to be quiet. It's not every day. It's like, you have to be lucky. What are you doing, guys? Guys, it's crazy, guys. But I like being here. I like being Swiss, guys. I like being Swiss. I dislike one thing particularly, though. Voting. Do we have Swiss people? Say hi, Swiss people here. The Zurcher, we are like 4. She's like, she got less energy right now. She was like, she was thinking maybe he's right. Maybe I'm going to. I don't know. You know, voting. It's like, how is your voting experience? It's not confusing. It's confusing. Like, who has time to read all those stuff? You know, I cannot contribute to this question. You know, they are like too complex. I mean, like, a couple of years ago they asked us, would you like to spend 6 billion francs to buy new jet fighters? I'm like, it took me 4 months for choosing my bike. How can you expect me to choose on fucking jet fighters right now? I don't know how I can help. I have no idea. I don't know. Did anyone look in the Ricardo to see if there is a better offer? Did anyone look? Do we need them right now? Can we wait Black Friday? Can we? I don't know. I cannot help. I cannot help. We get people on our parliament that should think about those things. We got a new member of the council. We got Albert Rösti. Have you heard Albert Rösti? We have like the parliament for these things. We have like a new member of the Swiss council, Albert Rösti. Did you know was a name? It's embarrassing, guys. We have a guy called Rösti going around meeting important people. Okay, I'm embarrassed, right? This guy is going to meet the U.S. president, okay? This guy is going to meet. How do you introduce this guy? You know, Mr. President, we have here the Swiss president, Rösti, and the Swiss first lady, Raclette. She's like, what the fuck are you? I'm just confused. So we're confused. Then I shouldn't even be Swiss. We were a colony. Did you know, guys, that Ticino was a colony? Did you know, guys? No one knows. No one gives a fuck about our oppression. It's like, really, we were a colony for 300 years and no one knows, you know? And I know why no one knows, because now we are better off and no one gives a fuck anymore, you know? You know, we don't have any Ticino History Month. No one cares, you know? And I'm jealous of the Algerian. You know, I'm jealous. The Algerians were under the French, and then they said, we will never forget the French oppressions. You're not going to buy us with your money, you know? And in Ticino, we were like, let's listen to the offer first. Let's listen what these guys have to say. Money laundry through banking? We are in, guys, we are in. We are Swiss as well, guys. We are part of the country now, okay? That's what we do, guys. But I grew up in Ticino. Do we have people from Ticino here? Do we have people from Ticino? Yes, here we are. You are my people, guys. You know, we had like were you bullied in school? Were you bullied? No. But can you say that the school in Ticino are tough, public school, right? They're tough, guys. It's not like here, you know. We have the real tough bullies in Ticino, you know. We have the bullies that comes, they smash their hands against your locker, right? And they go like, give me your money, you fucking nerd, you know? I imagine here is different. I imagine in Zurich is different. The bullying is much more passive-aggressive. That's what I think. I imagine that they put like a post-it on your locker, the bullies here. With written, please, tweet me 30 francs at this number within the next 30 days.
if you don't comply to our request, we will have to put another post-it. That's how I think it's going on. Different culture, guys, different cultures. You know, here I have a lot of Swiss German friends that had an home birth. You know the home birth? You know the concept of home birth? It's quite self-explanatory. It's a birth at home. It's you know the concept, the crazy concept, people having a child at home. I don't understand it. I was like, one of my friends got it, and I was like, that's risky. And he was like, no, it's romantic. Romantic? Maybe if you are born in a villa on the hills of Tuscany, you know, maybe that's romantic. But not if you are born in an apartment in fucking Olten. That's not romantic, guys. That's what is the goal? That you're going to bring one day your kids in Olten? You're like, son. Do you see that balcony with the wheat plants? Do you see that? You were born there, son. You were born. It was so beautiful. You were born at 10:01. And I do remember because your mother was screaming, and when the neighbor came to say it was Ruhezeit, son, it was Ruhezeit. So beautiful, son, we had to put the placenta in the compost, son, in the compost. Amazing. The next day, son, we couldn't wash the bed sheets because we didn't book the laundry, son. We didn't book the fucking laundry. It was not our turn. What are you doing? What are you doing, guys? Guys, that was actually the last joke of my set. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you. Please give it up. Give it up for Richard. Give it up for Harry. And give it up for yourself for being here with us tonight. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again, guys. Thank you.